You see, the girls were swimming in the water tower, and there was this low-flying crop duster. And he was watching them, and he flew too low. Well, when we got him out of the wreck and up to the hotel, that's when it all started.
I think he's beautiful. Men aren't beautiful. Men are handsome.
Well, you know what I mean.
You think we'll get to keep him?
Was he seriously injured?
Well, he made medical history. He was the only man known to take 6 months to recover from a skin nose.
I don't blame him.
At first, I thought he'd fallen for Billy Joe. Then I thought it was Bobby Joe. But I never in my wildest dreams thought it was that little grease monkey.
Grease monkey?
Uh-huh. Betty Joe used to help him work on his plane. As a matter of fact, the day he proposed, she was in greasy overalls and she...
Shortstop, will you marry me?
What?
I love you. Will you marry me?
Well, I'll say I will.
But the wedding more than made up for it. It was beautiful. And she didn't look like a grease monkey that day. I just couldn't believe my little baby was getting married. And now... Oh, excuse me.
Sam, you Sam, Sam.
What's this all about?
We're just picking a name for Betty Joe and Steve's baby. All right, let's take another vote, and all those in favor of Joe Carson Elliott, raise their hand.
Wait a second. You voted for Sam Drucker Elliott.
They're both nice names.
How do you like Newt Kiley Elliott?
Well, that's nice, too.
Has it occurred to any of you men that the baby might have a name like Sally or Elizabeth?
Oh, Kate, what kind of a name is that for a boy?
Right, I never thought of that.
Come on, fellas, let's caucus in the kitchen. I smell apple pie.
Whoa! That's for lunch, and we have a paying guest who's expecting some.
Just my luck. Anybody I know?
Yeah, Mr. Andrews from Chicago.
Hey, that's a good name.
Chicago?
No, Andrew, you nut.
Yeah, there was a president named Andrew. Andrew Jackson.
This kid's gonna be president, and his name's gonna be Joe.
What's wrong with a president named Sam?
I thought the political conventions were over.
Oh, they're trying to decide on a name for the baby. It's between Joe, Sam, Newt, and Andrew.
You better start kicking around some names like Jane and Prudence.
Vote for a president named Prudence. You're as bad as Kate.
Well, goodbye, Kate.
Bye, Doc. Thank you.
Betty Joe's just fine. I'll be back and see her in a few days.
Good.
Can I get a ride to Pixley, Mr. Gibbs?
You sure can, Doc.
Hey, what's your first name?
It's Wendell.
Forget it.
Actually, I'd like for folks to call me Cannonball.
Well, that's what we call your train.
I know.
Well, maybe we could switch names. Nah. Who ever heard of a train named Wendell?
It's just a name I like.
I like Howard Hughes, but nobody calls me that.
Anybody else for Pixley?
Now, I'll catch you on the way back to Hooterville, Wendell. Wendell?